is that the NCLT has rejected Binani's contempt plea versus the resolution professional. This has come on agencies right now. Now remember, there were about 70 operational creditors of Binani Cement that had formed a forum to oppose Aditya Birla Group company, that's Ultratech Cement's 150 crore rupee offer, stating their claim amount is almost 4 times higher than the amount that had been offered. So this was a clutch of micro, small and medium enterprises that had pegged that the claim amount was at about 700 crore rupees. Let's bring on board H.P Ranina, who is joining in to give us his expert perspective on the same. The latest that we're picking up is that the NCLT has rejected Binani's contempt plea versus the resolution professional. Do you think that this was pretty much on expected lines?
Yes, I think so. It definitely was, because to make a plea, you have to have substantial evidence to back up your claim. And when you are making such a plea, obviously, you need really cogent reasons for making that plea, otherwise it's bound to be rejected. So I think this was an expected line.
But don't you think, Mr. Ranina, that there have been a lot of conjectures in relation to Ultratech's bid versus Dalmia Bharat bid, the former actually being higher than Dalmia Bharat? Then of course there was the question of the operational creditors getting their fair bid, the financial lenders also saying that, rather the operational creditors saying that the financial lenders have actually been given preference. You don't believe these were cogent enough reasons for this contempt plea?
No, contempt, as I said, very serious allegation. And if the court itself feels that there is no contempt, then obviously the contempt plea will be rejected. So contempt is a very serious issue. If you do something which is diametrically opposite to what the court has ordered, or whether you deliberately and consciously, defy the court's order, that would amount to contempt. So this is not a fit case for a contempt plea.
Currently, what the NCL, or rather the RP has decided that, the bid for Dalmia Bharat, the bid by Dalmia Bharat rather, that process would go ahead now that the RP is now back as, now that the NCLT has rejected any contempt plea. That means the procedure with respect to Binani Cement's NCLT resolution would continue as before?
It will continue, and obviously the RP feels strengthened that no action will be taken because a wrong allegation was made against him. So I think certainly the process will now be expedited, and the RP will go ahead with confidence.
All right. Thanks for giving us a heads up as to what exactly this latest news will mean. So going ahead as before, and clearly Mr. Ranina going on to say the fact that the NCLT has rejected the contempt plea did not come as much of a surprise, given the fact that they did not have a fairly strong case. But let's bring on board Neha Bothra, who joins in with the latest update. And Neha, fill us in. We were talking about how this move may have perhaps thrown a spanner in Ultratech's plans to acquire the company's stressed assets. The NCLT has now rejected Binani's contempt plea.
Indeed, Awan, this is news just coming in. It's a big development. Do remember, among the other files relating to Binani Cement, Binani Industries had also filed a contempt petition against the resolution professional, saying that the entire process was not transparent and there was lack of disclosure as far as all the meetings were concerned. And as far as the participation of Binani Industries, that's the main promoter for Binani Cement, is concerned, today NCLT, we are given to understand from reports coming in, has rejected this contempt plea filed by Binani Industries against the resolution professional. Of course, do remember there are 12 other cases, lawsuits that are still at NCLT. These have been filed by Ultratech. There are some more pleas filed by Binani Cement, and also the fact that the resolution professional has moved NCLT, saying that there was a fraud to the tune of 2,400 crore rupees. So clearly we are seeing multiple lawsuits being heard in NCLT simultaneously. But today's development is a big setback for Binani Cement, because it means it's a plus for the others, that is the resolution professional and also the committee of creditors, because they have been arguing time and again that they did disclose all the requisite documents required, and they had enclosed the minutes of the meeting as well. And they did suggest that as far as possible, the promoters were included in discussions where they could be allowed to participate. So what this really means is that as far as the highest bidder for Binani Cement is concerned, that is Dalmia Bharat, remember they have also moved NCLT in this matter, their case stands strong ground now, because the whole premise based on which Binani Cement and others were against the resolution professional was lack of transparency and contempt of court, saying that they did not follow NCLT's orders given in an earlier case where they were required to share more information. So this really stands up as good news coming in for the resolution professional and for the entire process as far as insolvency is concerned. But it raises more important questions. What happens to the side deal struck between Ultratech and Binani Cement? This will be heard tomorrow at NCLT.
Okay, Neha, thanks so much for giving us that update. The latest being Binani's plea, the contempt plea versus the resolution professional, has been rejected by the NCLAT.